I feel like my second trimester was the worst trimester. So thanks be to God, I never threw up. My doctor was just like, if you keep coughing, you can probably put yourself into labor. What is going on, my you guys out there? It's your girl V here, and I'm back with another video. And as you guys know, your girl is pregnant. And as of today, I am 33 weeks pregnant. I'm officially in my third trimester, which means I have completed my second trimester, which is only done by God and God alone. So thank you, God. Okay, so many scary stories out there about birthing, especially Black women experience. So I try to put all that on the wayside and just stay prayed up and focus on God. But as you guys see from the tab down below, I just wanted to share with you guys my second trimester experience and how it went for me. All right. So in the second trimester, which is supposed to be the honeymoon phase, that's what they say, right? Because the first trimester is like you're growing all these new things in your body, so you will fatigue. And they say in the second trimester, that's when your body gets a little acclimated and you'll be fine. You'll be glowing, you have more energy. I feel like my second trimester was the worst trimester. My first trimester, I felt I was glowing there. Like I was traveling all over Italy. I had low energy, but like I had little to no symptoms. I just had a lot of food aversion. And then the fatigue. The fatigue really got me out. But in the second trimester, that's where a lot more symptoms began. And also that was also when I told family members, and also when I began showing. Around week 19, that's when I stopped being able to see down there. Like my belly was at a size now where, like I can't see down there. I'm like my *𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, right? And I was like, I'm in the shower one day, and I look down, and I was like, you still there? And yes, I began showing, but I just feel like every pregnancy is different. Obviously, they're trying to average out how you should feel, and it just didn't work out for me. Like my second trimester was the worst, right? But let me start from the beginning, right? I still had fatigue, just like my first trimester. I still was experiencing nausea, never threw up. So thanks be to God, never threw up. But a lot of things made me nauseous, especially things that I was experiencing food aversion for. I was still food averse to water. But as you can see now, in third trimester, water is my best friend. Ooh. And my little boy loves cold water, so I need to put like ice in there for my baby boy. Another thing is weight gain. That's when I really began to see like, oh, this is not bloating anymore. Because first trimester, I had a little bump, but it just looked like bloat. But then second trimester, I'm like, no, this is a baby bump, right? And I also had a lot of things that they say that you should have and they don't. Like for example, it says increased energy, did not have that. Baby bump growth, yes, I had that. Decreased nausea, no. I was still nauseous. Weight gain, yes. Quickening, that's when you start to feel your baby movement. And honestly, I was not feeling him that much. Honestly, because sometimes I feel like in my body just digesting food, like just my stomach grumbling and making noise, or is that like a good? I couldn't even tell the difference. But now in my third trimester, baby, I can tell the difference. And then around ligament pains, I think I was experiencing that like on my right hip. I felt some pain there. And then back pain, haven't felt any back pain. Not in my second trimester, nor my third trimester yet. Heartburn, none in my second trimester. Increased appetite, all trimesters I have a decreased appetite. First, second, and I'm even telling you guys a little bit of my third, but like, no increased appetite. But then Braxton Hicks contractions, as you guys know, I shared with you guys my experience with Braxton Hicks contractions the week of Thanksgiving. And if you didn't see that, watch that video to understand how 𝐦𝐤𝐤 went through it. I went through it. But that's okay because I'm here today, and I'm here to say that God brought me through. So that's my testimony, Okay? So yes, the Braxton Hicks contractions. Your girl's in the hospital, I was getting contractions every 2 to 5 minutes. Okay? Improved mood. I still was kind of just like, I was always in a blasé mood my second trimester. Bonding with baby, didn't really bond. Nesting instinct, didn't buy a thing in our second trimester. Not one thing, not a wipe, not a diaper, not a toy. We had 0 things. Increased anxiety. After the Braxton Hicks I did, but then after, God really brought me through and I didn't have any other scares. So I was like, hey, what are you being scared about? Like, God is really with you. Don't be scared, okay? God is by your side. And the physical symptoms, darkening of the skin. As you see here, like I have this line. This is called the linea nigra. And I have that line here. No stretch marks, thanks be to God. God really kept my body oiled up. And bleeding gums, never that. Frequent urination. I feel like each trimester, the frequent urination continues to be more frequent. Like in the first trimester, I went to the bathroom maybe like 3 or 4 times. Second trimester, 5 to 7 times. And now third trimester, swelling. No swelling of the feet, ankles, or hands. Thanks be to God. I already have fat hands, but like no swelling. And I have fat toes, but no swelling. So thanks be to God. Thanks be to God. And yeah, like honestly, my second trimester was literally the worst. I was sick like every day. After I came back from Hawaii, my cousin Shy, like you can see that video here, your girl came back sick. Coughing, sneezing, snotting, running. It was the worst experience because before that sickness, I was not getting sick. Like I don't even remember the last time I was sick before that sickness. But then ever since that sickness, every 2 weeks I would get sick. So the sickness will last maybe like 2 to 3 weeks. And it'll be gone for maybe a week or 2. And it'll come back for 2 or 3 weeks. And it'll be gone for a week or 2. And it'll come back for 2 or 3 weeks. And this was all through my second trimester. And my doctor was just like, if you keep coughing, you can probably put yourself into labor. I can cough myself into labor with all that like forceful coughing. And she's like, she had experience where one of her patients at 26 weeks coughed herself into labor, and the lady had to stay there all the way up to 4 weeks. Well, not be 40, but full term, just 37 weeks before they can release her out the hospital, because she pushed herself into labor at 26 weeks. And they just kept monitoring her. Maybe they were giving her medication so she won't have the contractions. Cause I know when I was in the hospital for my contractions, they wanted to give me medicine to stop my contractions. And I said no, because I looked at the shot they wanted to give me, and it had some side effects that were concerning to me. So I said no. They even wanted to give me Tylenol. But I said no to that because I know the class action against Tylenol, right? That it allegedly delays speech. No thanks. The coughing was a concern for me through my second trimester. I thought it would never stop. I thought I was going to be sick all the way up to delivery. But thanks be to God, now I'm in my third trimester and no sickness. My third trimester began December 2nd, and I haven't been sick since December 13th. So I remember I did the last few coughs on December 13th because I was there to do the maternity shoot. Check out that video too, okay? And we did the maternity shoot. I was coughing. But then I remember like that week after maternity shoot, like I stopped coughing. And now, as of today is January 11th, almost a month since the maternity shoot, and I haven't been coughing. So, thanks be to God. And then, yeah, so I burp a lot too. I don't know why. Because I think he's hiccuping, which makes me burp. Yeah, so the sicknesses was the worst symptom of it all. Because the doctor was saying that I basically have no immune system. My immune system has been taken over by my little baby boy. And my little baby boy has my immune system to keep him strong and healthy as he stays inside my womb. And that's all fine and dandy, baby boy. You can have whatever you want. But it was really miserable for me. And I think now finally, in the third trimester, that him and I can both share it. I think he got to a stage where it's just like, okay, mommy, sorry I took it so long, but we can share it. So thank you, baby boy. So yeah, I've been well ever since, and I thank God for that, because boy, being sick is just horrible. I'll wake up in the middle of the night coughing, have all this mucus, gotta blow my nose, and then I gotta use the bathroom. So like I was waking up to use the bathroom, waking up to cough, waking up with my nose, and like worst sleep ever. That happened, and it says better sleep in second trimester. No. But that essentially is like my second trimester experience. Let me know if you guys had similar second trimester experiences, or was it the honeymoon phase, as they say? Because they sure got me. Like, I didn't have anything planned really, but actually I did. I was supposed to go on my baby moon in Aruba, but ever since I kept getting sick, I was like, it's not even worth it, because I'm gonna go to Aruba, travel on the planes are filthy, get sick, and then I'm gonna have a horrible time in Aruba, being sick, and I'm gonna come back on the planes, and the hotels are dirty too, and then I'll come back sick. So it just would have been a miserable time in Aruba if we did the baby moon. So yeah, we canceled that. In essence, that's pretty much my second trimester. I'm trying to think of other things. The biggest event was telling my family in week 19, telling Dante's family on week 26, and then the Braxton Hicks contractions. And when we told our family, it was like bittersweet, because like, yeah, it's nice to share with family, but then it's just like, oh, our little secret that we've been holding all this time is now no longer a secret. So it was nice that me and my baby had like that privacy and that moment, you know, to enjoy the growth of our baby boy. But now all the conversations I have, not all, because some people just live their lives and they forget. But all my conversations I have with my mother, and all conversations I have with Dante's mother, have all been about the baby, now. And that's okay, but you know, it's just like, you want to hold on to those last moments where you just talk about normal stuff, no baby talk, you're just a normal human being. Now it's just like, how you doing? And you know that how you doing means, how's the baby? So now you're no longer asked basically, how are you, as in like, how's your day going? You really ask, how you doing? Meaning, how's the pregnancy? So it's like that little shift, and that's fine. But it's like little observations I'm realizing. I think now, once I labor and deliver, it's gonna be all about the baby. People are gonna be calling me, not talk to me. But like, FaceTime me, let me see the baby, you know? And that's fine. Maybe they even do that, honestly, because I don't really have a lot of people in my life at this point. But that is good. I had a smooth third trimester thus far. I can talk about it. I've been talking about it in this video, but maybe I'll do another video, maybe when the baby comes, because then I'm officially in the 4th trimester, which is when the baby's here. So I can talk about the 3rd trimester. I try to talk about each trimester once I've completed one. So yeah. So anyways, I like Victory Riders. I'm gonna end this video here. I know I'm a yapper, but I just thank God for bringing me through, bringing me this far. Anything could have happened to me. I've seen so many stories of things happening to the baby, things happening to the mother, or both. So it's truly a blessing to be here today at 33 weeks. And I thank God. So thank you for riding along this journey with me. Sorry that I'm telling you guys super late, okay? By the time you guys watch this video, my baby, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 has been delivered, and he is breathing and healthy and strong and God-fearing already, and a healthy baby boy, and I can't wait to meet him. Anyways, love with you guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.